All right, I'm working on it's a 40-minute video. It's very important, but I don't want to upload it tonight. I'll upload it tomorrow. It's very important. It's going to show you people that are struggling to make it in this world, how bad it's got, or it's become. We're going to take a look at fatigue of sorts it's evolved into an exhaustion. Um, and other important information. But let's take a look at this that just popped up. I'm searching high and low for the latest, and we should address things like this. I mean, I talk about the Nipah virus that's supposedly going to be the next scamdemic in the video that's coming up. I also talk about other stuff that's very important. But let's take a look at this. The soulless people are real. People who are among us, they appear to be on the up and up, functioning, intelligent. They say the right things, but they have no soul. There's no substance. And we've all met them. Soulless people are real, and you've met them. They mimic emotion. They follow patterns, but there's nothing behind their eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul. I really believe that. It's one of the hardest truths to speak, not because it isn't real, but because the lie has been repeated for so long. Everyone has a soul. Everyone is evolving. These are the supposed lies. Everyone's just on their own journey. No. Some are not here to evolve. Some are not even here to wake up. And some were never even real to begin with. So what is a soulless person? They are biological shells without oversoul presence. Some were born that way, generated by the system to run background scripts. It's almost like a game, right? Seems like. Others were once connected, but chose mimicry so many times. Their oversoul withdrew. Now, this is a cold read. I don't know what the hell oversoul is. But there are people who do appear to have no soul. No conscience. They could do whatever they want. They could run roughshod over you, and there's no remorse. There's no conscience. There's no soul. So yeah, there's a lot of them out there. A lot. Or the conscience has been seared, perhaps. Either way, they can appear intelligent or spiritual. How many times have you met people or seen people online and their profiles say, well, they're spiritual, but they never said they're a Christian. They're spiritual, but they never said they're a Christian. And their content, meaning whatever they post on their profile online, shows that they have no soul, that they're empty. They're an empty vessel, or their spirit is not Christian, but of the dark side, right? A lot of times. But they use the right words, they mimic empathy, they care, they love you, but yet they have no soul, right? They mirror the behaviors of awakening, but there's no field behind them. It's like there's no there. There's no spark. There's no soul spark. And if you ever walked away from someone feeling drained, confused, or subtly hijacked, you felt it. They don't grow, they adapt. They don't awaken, they perform. You're not imagining it, you're reading the absence. Where do they come from? Some are born into the system as constructs, background people. And when I see background people, I'm thinking NPCs. I don't know. It's late, so like I said, cold read. Others began as soul carriers, but were co-opted, hijacked. You've seen videos out there saying the body snatchers. How many people have been body snatched? Yeah, hijacked. Their minds have been hijacked. Their soul's been taken out of them. Even with the scamdemic, the taking the vaccines. There are people who said they can't feel God. They can't sense God. It's like they've been hijacked, right? And I would venture to say more people have been hijacked, more so. or co-opted since 2020, since the scamdemic, since the what you think they are as quackscenes, right? Spiritually severed, selling out truth for comfort, for fame, or for power, repeated betrayal, choosing AI, choosing false light or control systems over embodiment. How many people have you come across that are into the AI, and it's almost like it's their god, or this false entity is their god, or that and the other, like they're empty shells, you know? There's no substance. How many people have you come across where there's absolutely no substance to them? Oh, Mr. Carter, me, a gazillion I've come across. And you look in their eyes, and it's like they're robots. They're just empty, or they appear to be. These people are used by the mimicry field to hold patterns in place, block evolutions, and loop awakened beings back into confusions. How you can tell people are soulless? Don't question their own programming. Soulless people do not question their own programming. They're just part of the simulation, so to speak. I'm not saying we're in one, but I'm just saying if it was, they're just the non-playing characters in the background. It's like Donkey Kong trying to, get to where he needs to go, and all these things, all these entities, these things are getting in his way. It's like a video game, right? And souls people, they don't question their own program. They don't go, well, hey man, those you said they're chemtrails? I don't believe they're chemtrails. I believe that they're just contrails. I don't care what all the evidence that you're showing me. I believe that they're contrails because that's what the beast system said to me. Those people are the soulless ones. They don't question their own program. Their programming. Now back to your regularly scheduled program on television. They don't question any of this. They struggle with deep empathy. They just brush everything off, They feel subtly hollow or overly scripted. They avoid real accountability, like the libtards, even when confronted with truth, like the libtards. They're not always loud or obvious. Some hide in spiritual communities, some run healing sessions, like the occult. Some wear family titles, but their frequency never moves. That's how you know. Why this matters? Because if you still believe everyone has a soul, you will waste your energy trying to save those who were never meant to rise. How many times have you tried to knock sense into someone? As the Bible says, cast your pearls before swine. They don't want to hear anything God to say. You could show them all the proof in the world and then say, look up, we're being sprayed. They don't want to hear it. They don't believe you. Doesn't matter. You're wasting your energy trying to save those who were never meant to rise, never meant to be saved. Hence, perhaps they have no soul, or no conscience, or they're just that damn dumb. They misread mimicry as miscommunications. They second guess your oversoul warnings when something feels off. They second guess your oversoul, which I'm not going to look up that. What does that mean, your oversoul? Warnings when your gut feeling. They second guess your gut feeling. That's what I'm thinking oversoul means, your gut feeling, when something feels off. I mean, I've second guessed my gut feeling at times, and I got screwed in the process. Not in the right way. Everyone does that. But if you repeatedly do that, they stay in relationships, teachings, or groups that are actually draining their field or their energy. They keep staying, like abusive relationships. They keep staying in cults. They keep staying in things like indoctrination institutions called public schools. They stay in relationships, teachings, or groups that are actually draining their field or their energy, their soul, that are draining the soul. When you stay in relationships that are draining your soul, so to speak, or your energy, we question whether or not you have a soul. I believe everyone, uh, contrary to what I'm reading, I believe everyone does have a soul. I just believe a lot of people are stupid, and I believe a lot of people don't have a conscience or heart, so to speak. But I can understand where this is coming from. A lot of people do appear like they're just soulless, like they're robots. Robots don't have souls. And a lot of people out there, especially nowadays, appear to be robotic. They just go with the flow, do what you saw that in the scamdemic in 2020. They did what the New World Order told them. Muzzle up, cover you, suffocate yourself, follow the arrows on the aisles in the stores, lock themselves down before we were locked down, and they were all for it. They said, give me Mo. Give me Mo. So yeah, a lot of people do appear to have no souls. But I think everyone does. I just think a lot of people, most people just too indoctrinated, fluoridated, chemtrailed, and they have low vibration, low frequency, and let's just face it, a lot of people are damn assholes and they're stupid. That's what I think. But I think everyone has a soul. Because when you die, you're going somewhere. But according to this, there's a lot of people out there that don't have a soul. I don't know what you want to say, or what you think about that. Not all humans are souled. Not all souled beings are embodied. Not all embodied beings are ready to carry what you hold. I don't know. This is by, if you listen to me this long, it's by someone called Nancy Thames. That's what I'm going to say to you. Nancy Thames. That's it. How about this? There's a lot of people out there that are retarded. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? That's what I got for you. Don't be troll out there. If you see a troll, say something. I am Oot.